Have you ever stopped to think about the true power of words and silence in your life? In a world where communication is incessant and often superficial, discovering the divine wisdom behind every word and moment of silence may seem like a challenging journey. But what if I told you that by mastering this art, you could transform not only yourself but also all of your relationships? It seems counterintuitive to believe that something as simple as what we say or what we choose not to say can have such a profound impact. However, God's teachings reveal that there is a hidden force in every expression and every pause, capable of bringing healing, unity, and transformation to our lives. Imagine if, instead of reacting impulsively, you could use every word with wisdom and every silence with intention, creating an environment of peace and hope around you. In this text, we will explore how applying these divine teachings can be the key to a more harmonious and meaningful life, offering practical solutions to everyday challenges and awakening an irresistible curiosity about the true power that resides in your words and your silence. In the vast universe created by God, words play a fundamental role, reflecting His divine wisdom and power. From the beginning, when God said, "Let there be light," transformation occurred, demonstrating that words have the power to shape reality. This legacy of creativity through language is not just an ancient story, but a living lesson for all of us. Imagine words as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the human mind, ready to germinate and bloom into actions and thoughts. Maria, a dedicated teacher, deeply understood this wisdom of words. In her classroom, she not only taught subjects but also encouraged her students with words of love and hope. One day, a student, demotivated and with low self-esteem, found in Maria the strength to believe in himself. With simple expressions of kindness and faith, she helped transform that young person's life, showing that positive words can be a true blessing. Maria's story is a clear reflection of how faith in words can promote unity and healing. When we use words to build up, we are exercising discipline and humility, recognizing the impact we have on others. Maria's words not only influenced one student, but created a lasting transformation within the school community, fostering an environment of peace and love. Furthermore, the kindness of words can be a powerful tool for forgiveness and redemption. In moments of conflict, choosing words of servitude and encouragement can disarm tense situations and pave the way for reconciliation. Maria's story teaches us that, with courage and reflection, we can use our words to bring healing and hope where there was once despair. Words have the power to build or destroy, and Maria wisely chose to build. Every word of encouragement she offered was a manifestation of love and grace, creating a legacy of positive inheritance that endures beyond the classroom walls. This practical example inspires us to be more mindful in our daily communication, recognizing the creative power each word carries. In everyday life, we can apply this wisdom by adopting a posture of servantship, always seeking to use words that uplift and inspire. For example, when praising someone for an effort, we are not only acknowledging hard work, but also sowing hope and faith in that person's potential. These small actions contribute to a more harmonious and welcoming environment. Maria also demonstrated that reflection before speaking is essential to use words constructively. Instead of reacting impulsively, she practiced the discipline of thinking about the consequences of her words, ensuring they always reflected kindness and peace. This habit of self-control is a practice we can all adopt to improve our communication and interpersonal relationships. The transformation provided by Maria's words was not immediate but gradual, showing that healing and redemption are continuous processes. Just as plants take time to grow from seeds, our words need time to germinate and produce fruits of love and unity. This perspective reminds us of the importance of being patient and persistent in our positive use of language. Moreover, Maria's story highlights the importance of humility in recognizing that, although we have the power to influence, it is a blessing to be able to contribute to the healing and transformation of others. This humble attitude allows us to connect more deeply and meaningfully, fostering relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Finally, The inspiration that Maria offers is a call for all of us to use our words with wisdom and intention. By recognizing the creative power of words, we are encouraged to speak with love, encouragement, and hope, contributing to a more united and peaceful world. Maria's journey is a brilliant example of how our words can truly create a lasting and positive impact. The wisdom found in the Holy Scriptures illuminates the power of words in a profound and inspiring way. In Proverbs 18 verse 21, we learn that the tongue has the power of life and death, highlighting how our words can significantly influence our own lives and those around us. This faith in the strength of words invites us to reflect on how we choose to express ourselves daily, understanding that each word has the potential to build or destroy. Imagine a community where each member practices the discipline of speaking words of love and encouragement. In such an environment, hope and peace naturally flourish, creating bonds of unity and trust. On the other hand, negative words can sow discord and doubt, undermining self-confidence and damaging valuable relationships. Transformation begins when we recognize that we have the responsibility to use our words to build up, following the example of humility taught in the Scriptures. Consider the example of Joao, a community leader who always chose words of kindness and forgiveness when resolving conflicts. His approach not only brought healing to the emotional wounds of those involved, but also inspired others to adopt the same stance. By using words that reflect love and kindness, Joao promoted an environment where everyone felt valued and respected, strengthening the legacy of peace and unity within the community. Reflecting on Proverbs 18 verse 21 teaches us the importance of pondering before speaking. The practice of thinking about the consequences of our words is a form of discipline that prevents future regrets and promotes healthier relationships. When we choose words that build up, we are exercising our inner wisdom and demonstrating humility by recognizing the impact we have on others. Furthermore, redemption through positive words is an ongoing process. In moments of challenges and doubts, words of encouragement can be the blessing someone needs to overcome obstacles. The story of Anna, who used words of faith to support a friend in crisis, exemplifies how emotional healing can be achieved through simple gestures of love and kindness. In the context of interpersonal relationships, words of love and respect are fundamental for building lasting connections. The legacy we leave through our words is reflected in the relationships we cultivate and the unity we maintain even in difficult times. By choosing words that promote peace and harmony, we are contributing to a more welcoming and supportive environment. The wisdom of the Scriptures also teaches us about the power of personal transformation through words. By communicating with love and encouragement, we are not only influencing others, but also transforming ourselves internally. This inner healing is a blessing that reflects the faith and hope we place in our daily interactions. In situations of conflict, the choice of words can determine the course of relationships. Opting for calm and understanding responses instead of impulsive reactions demonstrates courage and discipline. This not only resolves the conflict peacefully, but also strengthens the bonds of trust and mutual respect, promoting lasting unity. The constant practice of using positive words is a legacy we pass on to future generations. Teaching children and young people about the power of words and how to use them constructively is an investment in the transformation of society. This education in wisdom and humility ensures that the next generations continue to spread love, peace, and hope in all their interactions. Finally, the inspiration to use words of love and encouragement comes from faith and divine wisdom. By following the teachings of the Scriptures, we are aligning our actions with a higher purpose, promoting healing and redemption through every word we choose to speak. This discipline in communication not only improves our lives, but also contributes to a more united and peaceful world. Just as a gardener cares for their plants, cultivating each seed with attention and dedication, our words have the power to sow love, hope, and transformation in the lives of those around us. Every word spoken is like a seed planted in someone's heart, ready to germinate and bloom into positive actions and feelings. This wisdom teaches us that by carefully choosing what we say, we are contributing to a garden of peace and unity that benefits the entire community. Imagine a school where teachers use words of encouragement daily. These words act as seeds that cultivate faith and confidence in students, helping them overcome challenges and believe in their own potential. For example, when a teacher praises a student's effort by saying, "I am proud of you," they are planting hope and self-esteem, creating an environment where students feel valued and motivated to achieve their goals. However, it is important to remember that not all seeds we plant are of love and kindness. Negative words or destructive criticism can sow doubt, anger, and distrust, harming relationships and people's self-esteem. For instance, a disparaging comment like, "You never do anything right," can destroy someone's confidence in their own abilities, leading to a cycle of negative reinforcement and isolation. The transformation provided by positive words does not happen overnight, but through constant and disciplined cultivation. By repeating words of love and encouragement, we strengthen bonds of unity and promote an environment where healing and redemption are possible. This daily practice of sowing positive words is a blessing that can transform not only individuals, but also entire communities, creating a legacy of peace and harmony for future generations. Furthermore, the humility to recognize the impact of our words encourages us to be more mindful and deliberate in our communication. Reflecting on what we say before speaking is a form of discipline that helps us avoid impulsive words that can cause harm. For example, in a heated discussion, choosing to say, "I understand how you feel," instead of reacting with anger demonstrates courage and promotes unity instead of conflict. Words also have the power to heal emotional wounds and rebuild broken relationships. By asking for forgiveness or expressing gratitude, we are planting seeds of healing that can restore trust and love in deteriorated relationships. This practice of using words to heal and strengthen bonds is a true blessing, reflecting the grace and compassion that we can offer one another. In a professional context, leaders who use words of encouragement and recognition create a more welcoming and productive work environment. For example, a boss who thanks their team for a job well done is planting seeds of motivation and loyalty, promoting a culture of respect and collaboration. This type of leadership not only improves individual performance, but also strengthens unity and team spirit. In times of adversity, words of hope and faith can be the seeds that sustain resilience and personal transformation. When someone faces a loss or a crisis, hearing phrases like, "You are not alone," or "Everything will get better," can provide the necessary healing to move forward. These words act as comfort, offering peace and encouragement during difficult times. The practice of planting positive words also extends to the digital environment. In an increasingly connected world, our online interactions have the power to sow love and kindness or, conversely, hatred and division. By choosing to share messages of inspiration and solidarity on social media, we are contributing to a more harmonious and unified virtual space, reflecting our legacy of peace and love. Finally, by committing daily to plant words of love and encouragement, we are cultivating an inner garden of faith, hope, and transformation. This discipline in communication not only improves our own lives, but also positively impacts those around us, creating a continuous cycle of healing and redemption. Thus, every word we choose to plant is a blessing that contributes to a more united and peaceful world. Amidst the constant noise of daily life, the wisdom of silence stands out as a powerful tool to promote peace and harmony in our lives. Silence is not just the absence of words, but a space where reflection and transformation can occur. Imagine a moment of tranquility where, instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to listen and understand. This discipline in opting for silence can prevent regrets and strengthen relationships, creating an environment of unity and mutual respect. Consider the story of Joao, a manager who faced frequent conflicts within his team. Instead of responding aggressively, he decided to practice the art of silence, attentively listening to his employees' concerns. This approach not only resolved conflicts peacefully, but also fostered a sense of trust and encouragement within the team. Joao's humility in listening before speaking was a true blessing for everyone, demonstrating that wisdom lies in the ability to listen with love and understanding. Silence also allows us to reflect more deeply on our own actions and thoughts. In moments of challenge or tension, pausing and reflecting before acting can help us respond with courage and kindness rather than reacting impulsively. For example, when faced with criticism, choosing to remain silent and consider the truth behind the words can lead to personal transformation and the strengthening of interpersonal relationships. This practice of self-control is essential for building a legacy of peace and respect. Furthermore, silence can be an expression of servantship, where listening becomes a way to serve and support others. When someone shares their concerns or joys, being present and listening attentively without interrupting demonstrates love and humility. This type of emotional healing through active listening can strengthen bonds of unity and promote an environment where everyone feels valued and accompanied. In a spiritual context, silence is often associated with faith and connection with the divine. Moments of meditation and silent prayer allow us to cultivate a deeper relationship with God, promoting hope and inner healing. This practice of seeking peace through silence helps us align our actions with our deepest values, fostering a life of love and redemption. The transformation provided by silence is also reflected in our ability to resolve conflicts peacefully, instead of reacting with anger or impatience. Choosing silence and active listening can disarm tense situations and pave the way for forgiveness and reconciliation. This approach demonstrates discipline and courage, showing that true strength lies in the ability to control our responses and act with humility. Additionally, silence allows us to appreciate the blessings of the small things in life. In a fast-paced world, stopping to listen to the birds singing, the sound of the wind, or simply the beating of the heart can bring a sense of peace and contentment. This silent reflection helps us recognize and value daily graces, promoting an attitude of gratitude and love for everything around us. The practice of silence is also fundamental for developing more effective communication skills. By listening attentively, we better understand the needs and feelings of others, enabling us to respond in a more encouraging and understanding manner. This type of interaction promotes unity and strengthens relationships, creating an environment where everyone feels heard and respected. In situations of stress or anxiety, silence can serve as a powerful cure for the mind and spirit. Practicing moments of quietude and introspection helps reduce tension and promote inner tranquility. This discipline of finding time for silence daily can lead to significant transformation in our mental and emotional health, bringing more hope and resilience to face life's challenges. Finally, the legacy we leave through the practice of silence is one of wisdom and peace. Teaching future generations the importance of listening before speaking and valuing moments of quietude is an investment in the continuous transformation of society. This education in discipline and humility ensures that unity and healing are perpetuated, creating a legacy of love and hope for the future. In the fast-paced rhythm of daily life, discipline in controlling our words becomes an invaluable blessing. The wisdom of mastering our own speech not only promotes inner peace, but also strengthens interpersonal relationships. Practicing self-control over what we say is an act of humility and courage, reflecting a profound transformation in our daily communication. Imagine yourself in a challenging situation where, instead of reacting impulsively, you choose a thoughtful and encouraging response. This conscious choice not only avoids unnecessary conflicts, but also sows love and hope in interactions. One of the most effective techniques for mastering self-control is the practice of pausing before responding. This brief moment of reflection allows wisdom to guide our words, ensuring that what we say is truly necessary and uplifting. For example, when receiving criticism, instead of reacting defensively, a conscious pause can transform the situation into an opportunity for growth and redemption. This discipline of pausing is a form of servantship, where we choose to serve ourselves and others with words that promote unity and peace. Deep breathing is another powerful tool for controlling speech. By breathing deeply, we not only reduce stress but also create space for emotional healing. In moments of tension, Conscious breathing can calm the mind and body, allowing our words to reflect love and kindness instead of anger or frustration. For instance, during a heated discussion, focusing on the breath can help maintain clarity and hope, transforming a potential crisis into a constructive dialogue. Using mental filters such as, is this true? Is this necessary? And will this build someone up? Is essential for filtering our words. These questions act as guardians of our verbal integrity, ensuring that every word spoken contributes positively to the environment around us. By adopting these filters, we are exercising our discipline and wisdom, choosing words that promote harmony and healing instead of division and pain. For example, before sharing a controversial opinion, reflecting on its necessity and impact can prevent misunderstandings and strengthen bonds of trust. The constant practice of these techniques requires dedication and self-awareness. Establishing a daily reflection routine where we analyze our verbal interactions can help us identify behavior patterns and areas for improvement. Keeping a communication journal, where we record situations in which we controlled or failed to control our words, is an effective way to promote personal transformation. This legacy of discipline not only enhances our self-awareness, but also inspires those around us to adopt similar practices. In addition to the mentioned techniques, continuous education on the importance of verbal control is fundamental. Participating in workshops on effective communication or reading books on emotional intelligence can enrich our wisdom and provide us with new tools to enhance our self-control. For example, reading Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman can offer valuable insights into managing our emotions and, consequently, our words. This pursuit of knowledge is a blessing that promotes continuous growth and personal redemption. The practical application of self-control extends to all aspects of life, from the professional environment to personal relationships. At work, a leader who practices verbal control creates an environment of respect and collaboration, inspiring their team to follow the same example. For instance, instead of publicly criticizing a mistake, offering encouragement and constructive guidance promotes a culture of learning and unity. This type of leadership not only improves the organizational climate, but also strengthens the legacy of peace and harmony within the team. In personal relationships, self-control over speech is crucial for building and maintaining healthy connections. Expressing love, gratitude, and forgiveness through words strengthens bonds of unity and promotes emotional healing. For example, sincerely apologizing after a disagreement plants the seeds of redemption and paves the way for the positive transformation of the relationship. This constant practice of conscious communication is a blessing that fosters an environment of mutual respect and love. Continuous reflection on our words and actions is an essential part of self-control. Reserving daily moments to meditate on our verbal interactions allows us to identify areas where we can improve and celebrate the progress made. This discipline of self-assessment is a legacy of wisdom that we can pass on to future generations, teaching them the importance of self-control and conscious communication. For example, during a nightly reflection session, we can review how we used our words throughout the day and plan ways to enhance them in the future. Finally, the inspiration to practice self-control can come from various sources, such as spiritual leaders, historical figures, or even personal stories of redemption and transformation. Incorporating these inspirations into our daily routine motivates us to continue developing our self-control and using our words to promote peace, love, and unity. This ongoing transformation not only enriches our lives, but also positively impacts those around us, creating a legacy of discipline and wisdom that endures over time. Words possess an extraordinary power to heal and transform people's lives. When used with love and encouragement, they have the ability to restore broken relationships and strengthen the faith of those who receive them. Imagine a situation where someone, carrying pain and despair, hears words of hope and forgiveness. This simple exchange can be the first step toward redemption and unity between the involved parties. The wisdom of using words to heal reflects profound humility and a true spirit of servantship. Consider the story of Anna, who faced a significant loss in her life. Feeling devastated, she found comfort in the words of a close friend who said, "I am here for you, always." These words of love and encouragement not only offered peace, but also planted the seed of hope in her heart. Over time, Anna began to transform, finding the strength to move forward and rebuild her life with a new perspective of faith and courage. In the family environment, words of forgiveness play a crucial role in healing emotional wounds. When a family member acknowledges a mistake and expresses genuine remorse, it creates space for redemption and the transformation of relationships. This act of humility not only strengthens family bonds, but also establishes a legacy of love and understanding that can be passed down to future generations. Furthermore, in a professional context, leaders who use words of encouragement and recognition create a more welcoming and productive work environment. For example, a manager who praises their team's effort not only boosts motivation, but also promotes a culture of respect and unity. This type of leadership is a true blessing for the organization, as it inspires employees to strive harder and feel valued. Words also play a fundamental role in individual emotional healing. Phrases like, "You are capable" or "I believe in you" have the power to strengthen a person's self-esteem and confidence. These gestures of kindness and encouragement are essential for those going through difficult times, providing the necessary hope to overcome obstacles and achieve personal transformation. At the community level, initiatives that promote the use of positive words can result in a more united and supportive society. Emotional support programs, reflection groups, and workshops on effective communication are examples of how words can be used to build a more harmonious and welcoming community. These collective efforts not only promote individual healing, but also strengthen bonds of unity within the community. The legacy left by those who use words to heal and transform is invaluable. Every act of love and forgiveness contributes to building a legacy of peace and hope that endures over time. This legacy inspires others to follow the same path, creating a continuous cycle of healing and redemption that benefits the entire society. Additionally, discipline in the conscious use of words is essential to maintain healing and avoid relapses into negative communication patterns. Practices such as daily reflection on one's own words and the constant pursuit of wisdom in communication are powerful tools to ensure that our interactions remain positive and transformative. This discipline not only promotes personal healing, but also positively influences those around us. In times of crisis, words of comfort and support can be the key to collective healing. Support organizations, helplines, and awareness campaigns are examples of how words can be used to offer hope and healing on a large scale. These initiatives demonstrate the grace and compassion necessary to face social challenges and promote unity in difficult times. Finally, the inspiration to use words as tools of healing comes from various sources, including spiritual leaders, literary works, and personal stories of redemption. Incorporating these inspirations into our daily lives motivates us to continue using our words consciously and lovingly, promoting an environment of healing and transformation that benefits not only ourselves, but also everyone around us. Establishing a daily commitment to positive words is a practice that can profoundly transform our lives and the relationships around us. Imagine waking up every morning with the intention of spreading love, hope, and encouragement in every interaction. This habit not only promotes inner peace, but also creates a legacy of unity and healing that benefits everyone around us. With discipline and wisdom, we can cultivate an environment where words become true blessings that inspire and transform. To begin, it is essential to set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on the words you will use. Think of phrases that convey love and kindness, such as "I am here for you" or "I believe in you." These simple expressions have the power to strengthen relationships and build a foundation of trust and respect. For example, sincerely praising someone for their effort plants hope and faith in that person's potential, encouraging them to continue growing and developing. Additionally, creating a gratitude journal can be a powerful tool to maintain the commitment to positive words. Daily writing about what you are grateful for not only lifts your spirit, but also guides your words to reflect gratitude and love. This constant practice of internal encouragement translates into more positive communication with others, promoting continuous transformation in your daily interactions. Over time, this discipline becomes second nature, positively influencing all areas of your life. Another effective strategy is to surround yourself with positive influences that reinforce the use of uplifting words. Reading inspiring books, participating in reflection groups, and attending motivational lectures are ways to feed your mind with wisdom and inspiration. For example, reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey can offer new ways to integrate words of love and encouragement into your routine, further strengthening your daily commitment. Implementing positive affirmations is also an excellent way to stay focused on the words you wish to cultivate. Repeating phrases like, "I am capable of achieving great things," or "My presence brings peace and unity," helps reprogram your mind to think and speak more positively. These affirmations not only boost your confidence, but also influence how you communicate with others, promoting a more harmonious and welcoming environment. In the workplace, committing to the use of positive words can significantly improve team dynamics and productivity. A leader who uses words of encouragement and recognition creates a climate of respect and collaboration, inspiring their team to strive and achieve common goals. For example, publicly acknowledging an employee's effort not only reinforces positive behavior, but also promotes a culture of unity and love within the organization. This type of leadership not only improves the organizational climate, but also strengthens the legacy of peace and harmony within the team. In personal relationships, the daily commitment to positive words strengthens bonds of love and respect. Regularly expressing forgiveness and gratitude helps heal emotional wounds and build a solid foundation for lasting relationships. For example, saying "thank you for being by my side" or "I'm sorry for what happened" promotes healing and redemption in your interactions, creating an environment of peace and harmony. Daily practice also involves self-reflection on how your words impact others. Regularly ask yourself whether your words are promoting hope, healing, and unity, or if they are generating doubt and conflict. This discipline of self-assessment allows for continuous adjustments, ensuring that you are always aligned with your commitment to using positive words. For example, after a difficult conversation, reflect on how you could have approached the situation with more love and encouragement. Incorporating moments of silence before speaking is also an effective technique to ensure that your words are always positive and uplifting. This brief pause for reflection helps filter out impulsive thoughts and choose words that truly promote peace and healing. For example, before responding to criticism, taking a few seconds to think can result in a more loving and constructive reply, strengthening unity between the involved parties. Additionally, sharing your positive communication goals with friends and family can increase your accountability and commitment. Having a support group that encourages and celebrates your achievements in using positive words reinforces your daily commitment. For example, you can create a circle of friends where each member shares their experiences and challenges, promoting a community of mutual encouragement and love. Finally, celebrating small victories in the use of positive words is essential to maintain motivation and daily commitment. Acknowledge and reward yourself for each day you manage to maintain more loving and encouraging communication. This constant celebration reinforces the discipline and transformation you are seeking, creating a continuous cycle of healing, redemption, and unity in your life and the lives of those around you. Now that you have explored the wisdom of words and silence through God's teachings, it is time to apply this knowledge to your daily life. Have you ever imagined how your words can be tools of healing and transformation? How about starting today to sow love, hope, and encouragement in every interaction you have? Ask yourself, what words am I choosing to build an environment of peace and unity around me? By reflecting on this, you will realize the profound impact that positive communication can have on your relationships and your own personal growth. Challenge yourself to practice the discipline of pausing and reflecting before speaking. Are your words promoting harmony or sowing doubt and conflict? Think of specific moments where you can apply self-control and choose words that uplift and inspire. For example, the next time you face a stressful situation, try using a positive affirmation or offer a word of encouragement. How will you feel when you see the transformation your words can bring to yourself and others? Also, remember the importance of silence as a form of wisdom and healing. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose to listen and understand. How can this change the dynamics of your relationships and promote deeper healing? What benefits might you experience by incorporating moments of reflection and introspection into your daily routine? Do not underestimate the power of a simple, "I believe in you" or "I am here for you." These words of love and encouragement can be the key to redemption and transformation in the lives of those you love. How can you integrate these expressions into your daily interactions to strengthen your bonds and promote an environment of unity? Are you ready to commit daily to using positive words and practicing conscious silence? Imagine the transformation you can achieve and the impact it will have on your life and the lives of those around you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of healing and redemption.